And now we come to a really interesting discussion, I think, about making videos. You know, every time you want to make a video and you think, wow, I've got my camera and then I need something else, namely lenses. As you can see, I've got 4 stacked in front of me. The thing is, with lenses, they are quite costly. These 4 in total cost about 1500 US. And the reason for that is that they are Rokinon, the brand, VDSLR lenses. VDSLR. I think the V stands for video. They have what was called a T-stop rather than an f-stop for their aperture, which means something. And it starts from T1.5 all the way to 22. The good thing about these lenses is that they come in a set, and you cover a good range of, you cover a good focal distance between the 4 of them, I should say. These are for the Sony E-mount, and they are full frame, so they work perfectly well with your A7. And the one thing I would say is that they are so similar that it is uncanny how convenient these things are. Sure, they're manual focus, and sure they have, they have weird sizes, as you can see. Like I think this one's the 24 and the 35. They are weird, yeah. 24 and the 35. These are slightly bigger than the 85 and the 50. When you get the set from Rokinon, you get these 4, and these 4 are the only ones that are on T1.5. The 16 goes to T2.8 or something like that. 2.2, 2.8, give or take. The good thing about these lenses is that when you mount them onto your camera, the focus ring and the aperture ring are all, despite the size differences, if you can tell, they're all similar. So there's a reason for this. This is the rig that I usually use if I go out for shooting. See, as you can see, there's oh crap. That's the lock for the follow focus. No matter. You see the follow focus here. That right here. When you turn it, it pulls your focus. Obviously, this has already been set to match every one of these lenses as they go in. So if I want to put my camera onto my rig, which I can do right there and then, you can see that. I'll just eliminate some of these screws for now. Most of the follow focus will stay in place. So if I were to say screw my camera on like this, I'm gonna have to pick up a lot of stuff after this, don't I? So camera, this is quite loose. I'm not gonna actually do the whole thing in, but the camera can just go in. Normally there's a small rig cage for it, but for the sake of experimentation, so now that the camera's in, right, I take one lens and I put this lens, say this one's the big one, this is the 35, and if I put the 35 on, the follow focus, see, immediately latches on to where the camera is, and so I can turn and pull the focus of the camera. You don't have to move it around. And it's the same if I were to put a shorter lens on it. The only one problem is that it comes with like most of these lenses, is that if you use a matte box, this has the distance, alright, and if you were to put it like here, like you put it like just in front of these lenses, because that's where your filters go, then you have to readjust the matte box every time because these are obviously shorter. But no matter, because at least your focus rings are in the same place. Likewise, if I were to just take this out for now, they all conveniently share the same filter. Like the share. If you're not using a matte box like I'm doing right now, you can always use a ND filter. An ND filter is basically like sunglasses for your lens, as everybody would so graciously tell you. This is not the right one. You see, that's 4 here. No, there's 3 here, and 3 are the 3 ND filters are for me to use for my various lenses. So you see, popping the ND onto the 35, that works so nicely. And then if I just pull this off, and I think the 35 is the only one that uses a different one. No, because I'm wrong. I've got enough NDs for everything, I swear. Right, yeah, 35. This is the 85, I think. Maybe the the 85 is the only one that uses a different filter thread. So 85, but the others will graciously take this one. So in a sense, you don't need more than 2 filter threads, unless you're using an 85. This is 77 millimeters, and the one for the 85 is 72 millimeters. So it's not that far off, and you know they come in such nice quality. These are such nice quality glass, and the only difference is, compared to like your regular primes, is that they're kind of big. They're kind of big for prime lenses, but they're not big for cinema primes, because these are what they're marketed as, cinema prime lenses. And I think to start your filming career, you can use whatever lens you want first, but I think moving into these would be, you know, pretty a pretty good investment. That's why I got all 4 of these, because these were the first things I bought that wasn't a regular 24-70, because that's the workhorse lens. That's the lens I would bring on holidays and take photos and everything. But if I were to go to work, I would never use my zooms unless I really need to. I would go out with my 24 to 85 millimeter prime lenses, and these are just perfect with the low aperture, with the, you know, with the just nice quality. Just gives you the nice creamy type of feel at the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the videos that I've taken with these lenses, and you can judge for yourself. See if you like them, but personally, I really do. And for $1,500, all you have to do is just get some filters. Like, you just need to get a 77 and a 72 millimeter filter, and that's all you need. You know what? I'm going to give a little treat. This is the 24, I think. One of these is the 24. So we're going to put the 24 on there, and you can see the difference. And that is in I'm going to set it to T2.8. This has got, like, there's no clicks in it, so it's really nice. So let's set it to T2.8, and we'll go in. And now I'm pretty sure I'm not in focus. Maybe I am, but the good thing about that is that now you're seeing T2.8 with the VDSLR on the Sony A7S II. And the one thing that I think is perfect is that this lens is such a workhorse as well. You get your white, and you get, you know, it's just it naturally mounts in your camera. Why wouldn't you want it? So I'm not saying that these are the bygone end all of every single lens that you ever need to buy, but if I were to say choose between these lenses and, hang on a sec, if I had a choice between the 50, which is this one, or this 50, which is the Sony f1.850, I pick this one. No question. This one is fine if I want to go out and take shots. Autofocus is nice. However, it's just the convenience of having to swap between these 3 lenses is the perfect combination. So I hope that, you know, this information has been helpful. Why don't you tell me what lenses you like to use, and what for what camera? Because I'm pretty sure that if you are out shooting videos, not everyone uses the same lenses. Not everyone uses these lenses. Maybe some people like to use a 16 to 25 f2.8. So yeah, just let me know, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.